the 3rd of August 2024. You're most welcome to the NILECAST only on West Nile Television, where we give you the daily news bulletins of the day. Every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name's Okumaringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories this evening, let's have a look at what's happening in the headlines tonight. In the headlines tonight, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni commissions West Nile connection to the national grid. Right Reverend Charles Collins Andaku commissions over 3 billion shillings construction project at St. Peter's SS Aliba. And banks to fight household poverty in Gulu through women. This and more in the NILECAST News Bulletin. A warm welcome, viewers, to the NILECAST only on West Nile Television. Let's dive straight into the stories that have made headlines today. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, today on the 3rd of August 2024, together with other government officials, officially commissioned the West Nile to the national grid at a ceremony held at Nebi Municipality. The project, called Electricity Access Scale-Up Project, is aimed to improve electricity access for thousands of residents and businesses. Alfred Jawok reports.
There was joy among the people of West Nile region this afternoon as they witnessed the powering progress as President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni finally commissioned the 3 sub-power stations of Kole, Olweyo and Nebi, which connect West Nile region. During the commissioning ceremony held on 3rd August 2024 at the 3rd Division Nebi Municipality, attended by dignitaries, stakeholders, officials from Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, the power stations bring hope to the people of West Nile region. Therefore, the president urged leaders not to spread misinformation to the electorates, but testify what this government has done to bring good service delivery closer to the local people. He urged businessmen and women to tap on this chance to use the power.
Be serious. Let's deal with problems seriously, not propaganda, just talking, so that they hear that we have talked. Now I'm very happy to be here because this problem is now solved. The problem now is have more factories consuming the power.
In the same event, the Cabinet Minister for Energy and Mineral Development, Honorable Dr. Ruth Nakabirwa, confirmed to the President that the power stations will serve the need of the people in West Nile region. According to Honorable Dr. Ruth, with the presence of the substations, many youths will be employed, hence reducing unemployment in this country.
In appreciation that the people, the youth who have been redundant, are going to get jobs. Some already got jobs. He went ahead to say that there is new technology. This chairman, LOC1 of this place, realized that these projects come with technology transfer, job creation, and I thought I should recognize him in your presence.
The power stations become a model for sustainable energy production. The community prospers with the businesses and industries thriving to empower generations 1 kilowatt at a time. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Following the connection of West Nile to the national grid, residents in West Nile region have expressed their opinions, with many saying it will boost businesses in the region as there's hope for stable power. Take a look.
As West Nile sub-region finally gets connected to the national grid power generated from Karuma, after many years of making the demand, this has excited most of the people in the region, as they hope this will spur development. Kakande Sadat, a well-done city, says unstable power source costed their businesses, and he is now excited as he hopes for stability and reduction in the cost of units with the connection to the national grid power.
I think the price of power is going to be low because we are on our dam, then also our works. I think power is going to be stable, not off and on as it used to be. So I'm thankful for everything about this power of ours. I think it will help us all as West Nile, because we are now going to work very fast because the power is going to be stable.
Mambo Ashraf, the Koboko District PLC5 chairperson, says unstable power source affecting industrialization in the region, which rendered many youths jobless.
We had been in the darkness in a sense that all the factories that used to be established, all the industrial areas that we have established and given to government for development have been halted because we didn't have a stable power. The power we had under from Nyagag is insufficient to run industries, and that has been the excuse that the government usually gives to us. But because of this power that we used to have, it's not reliable and stable, and many farm businesses have collapsed. Very many machines have been destroyed because the power comes at a certain time, it goes without notification, and that has led to many farms are getting down.
Similarly, Deborah Ronald, the chairperson of Arua City Chamber of Commerce and Industrialization, says unstable power has greatly costed the region, as he now hopes for reduction in the prices of connectivity.
Power has been a challenge in West Nile since independence. We have experienced immense load shedding. There were years where we could only receive power for 4 hours in a day, but eventually we started receiving power 12 hours a day. Now we are receiving power seemingly 24 hours, but with a lot of load shedding. And the challenge we face currently, the electricity cannot support industries. You find the cost of meter is cheap, around 54,000, but the cost of commissioning a site is around 385,000, which is exorbitantly so high. If government gives meters at 54,000, why should the commissioning be so expensive? So that has been a challenge. I hope it is going to change going forward.
Now, with the connection of the region to the national grid power, most of the leaders are hopeful that this will spur development by boosting the economy through creating opportunities, most especially for the youth. Farish Majid, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
And more in our stories this evening. Right Reverend Collins Charles Andaku, the Bishop Ordinary of Madi West Nile Diocese, commissioned over 3 billion multi-billion project at St. Peter's SS Aliba, which stands at 90%, and Dr. D project at the primary school site. Take a look.
During the school day celebration at St. Peter's Aliba Senior Secondary School, Right Reverend Andaku Collins, Bishop of Madi West Nile Diocese, commissioned over 3 billion multi-U gift project, which right now stands at 90%, and Dr. D project at primary side. He further blessed the candidates, confirmed the young Christians into new faith, and commissioned the new student leaders of the school, witnessed by different stakeholders. Aikowa Simon, site foreman who is on ground at the construction point, highlights the public with the progress of the project.
We are blessed because we have gone with the work up to 95%. We are just left with 5%. Entirely here we are left with apron works, apron and channel works. These two works, after which we hand over the project.
Right Reverend Andaku Collins, Bishop of Madi West Nile Diocese, blessed both the U-Gift project at St. Peter's Aliba Senior Secondary School and Dr. D project at Aliba Primary School.
Of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit be upon this land which was donated to the church, finally to the school, that your blessings be upon this project that will be completed, and that this project will stand here to be used by the students and the staff. Your blessings now rest upon the entire St. Peter's Secondary School. Every building, every facility, every human being in this primary school, every stakeholder, bless it in the name of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Draga S.K. Johnson, Board Chairman St. Peter's Senior Secondary School Aliba, expressed his happiness for blessing of the project by Lord Bishop. He further urges parents to play a pivotal role in the school and urges every stakeholder to evaluate him or herself.
We felt it was very necessary for him to, again, like it happened last year, to bless the so far accomplished level of project. The parents, the community, I ask them to play a pivotal role in order to promote education, so that what we produce here tomorrow will come to bail us out of the challenges. We should evaluate one another because we have independent roles to perform in this world. And this role we perform, we should not be thinking of what has St. Peter's SS done to me, but rather reciprocate by saying, what is it that I have done to this school so that tomorrow I can be remembered for.
Angwa Bernard, head teacher of the school, urges parents and primary schools to lobby for more students to increase their enrollment. He also calls for support from BOG at every angle and further encourages students to remain disciplined.
The population is going to rise from next year as soon as this project is going to be handed over to us. My message to the parents concerning this project here, they should really go home and mobilize students and talk to their children so that we bring more students in this school. And also, my message to the primary schools surrounding us here, so really, the head teachers or the management or the SMC, the community, they should make sure that the performances in the primary schools should improve. We need a discipline from the students, because without discipline, we may not realize a better performance. So we are going to work as a team with the prefects to ensure that we have a total discipline.
St. Peter's Alibasidi Senior Secondary School is a mixed day and boarding community-based school established in 2006 and is located in Ive East Division, Arua City, with enrollment of now 281 students. Oraku Benson Pastore, Western Nile Television, NILECAST.
One person has been arrested and others cautioned over hygiene in Arua City after failing to have toilets in their homes. The culprits were found defecating in an open space, which is putting the people's lives at high health risk. Osuta Yusuf reports.
In an operation which arose from complaints by community members in Dr. Russell, Kenya Ward, 40 family members have been tasked to construct latrine within 1 week, as Onjema Safi, a member of the same family, was arrested for defecating in a polythene bag commonly known as kavera and throwing it at night in the neighborhood. According to one of the wives in this extended family, their latrine was demolished out of anger by Wahabu Asirafu months ago after he had a quarrel and physical fight with another member of the family. During inspection of this extended family household, several feces were found open and some tied in caveras and thrown on the compound and also in the neighborhood. The LC1 chairman for Dr. Russell, Taban Muzamil, said the people in this family undermined both his authority and that of the LC2 by refusing to construct a new latrine.
I tried to talk to them, let them repair the latrine. It has now taken almost 3 months. They have failed to repair the latrine. Up to now, the whole of the area is not good. Now they can just defecate in caveras, what. The home is not in good status. Now immediately from there, I try to report it to the LC2 because, as I have said, now they have undermined me. I tried my best to tell them, let them repair their latrine. They failed to repair it. And then from there, LC2 come personal on the ground. He found that the latrine is not there. And then he tried to talk to them, let them repair the latrine. They failed. That's why the health inspector now they come on board.
Health Inspector Amaga Mike Solomon gave 2 days ultimatum for the family to build a new latrine, and he directed that within this period the adult family members should go and defecate in the latrine of the neighbors.
Sorondazi bazi mazadi yako imidria muzengwa mimva kovu werea kapota yani la strictly makwaza kuzangwa automatically zirale anzinyiri ba warangoni eriki pesa disi mi briefki mabuka za kusokongwa
Mr. Zamaham Mizamil, the Deputy Resident City Commissioner for Central Division Arua City, wondered how a household of 40 family members will not have a toilet for months now.
First of all, before putting a house, you are supposed to put a toilet. Now, this lady has testified that they have over 40, family members in this home. 40. Now, how can a home where there are over 40, children having no toilet? You fail to understand that, you see?
While tasking the health inspector to monitor the latrine construction process, Mr. Ham vowed to lock the doors of the household if they don't comply with the directives issued.
Health inspector, you come and check whether these people have started now erecting that toilet. If you have not put that toilet up, we shall come and lock these doors again. You are going to cause a lot of diseases here for the children, even for the neighbors. This is a place which is not fenced. You start throwing now waste to the neighbors' premises. It is very bad.
Osuta Yusuf, Western Television NILECAST.
While celebrating 60 years of service in Gulu, Uganda as Uganda's most trusted banking institution, DFCU Bank promised to continue to support women's economic development initiative in Uganda. Take a look.
As the Development Finance Company of Uganda celebrates its 60 years of transforming lives and business in Uganda, the bank is committing to support women of northern Uganda as means of eradicating household poverty.
So we're celebrating our anniversary, and that means something that we've gone through and we've survived turmoils and challenges, and we've also been part of the history of this country for the last 60 years.
While recognizing the contribution of DFCU Bank in the key economic structures in Uganda, Dr. Yat Christopher, a senior lecturer at Gulu University, implored these profound banking institutions to consider coming up with products that will help in fighting the persisting poverty in a Acholi sub-region.
Gulu City and the DFCU, which is in this part of Uganda, is surrounded by challenges. And these challenges would demand some unique ways of addressing the conditions of the people. This is a region which is the poorest in this country, and so for that matter, I implore DFCU to preferentially do something and a bit much more.
Nancy Achayo, the regional manager DFCU Bank for Northern Uganda, says in its next journey, DFCU Bank is promising farmers in Northern Uganda with various good products while aiming at transforming the agricultural sectors in Northern Uganda.
DFCU has very rich products in supporting agribusiness in this country. We work together, DFCU Foundation, we have the Agribusiness Development Center that is fully funded by DFCU to support farmers in several areas, including financial literacy. We engage in a number of activities together. We want to make sure that we walk the journey with the farmers. We have the product in the middle ground where we also do agro-processing. We support every process of agribusiness in terms of financing.
With a bank network of 54 branches spread across the country and over 2,000 agents banking outlets, DFCU Bank continues to contribute to the communities by empowering individuals and businesses through various programs such as Women in Business, Rising Women, and many others. Stephen Okello for West Nile Television, NILECAST.
Welcome for the last edition of NILECAST Sports News for this week. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. This is NILECAST News, but coming up with the segment of what continues to happen and what has already happened in the world of sports. At Western Television, we don't only talk about the famous sporting activity, that's football. We bring you a lot in the world of athletics, baseball, so many of them, including netball. I can confirm to you, starting our stories with what is happening within the country before we jet internationally and talk about the ongoing transfer stories. That's why in the recent days I talk about the ongoing transfer stories, because we know that in the sector of football, what is booming right now all over the world is what is happening in the world of transfer. Much as clubs are preparing ahead of the new season, like playing friendlies here and there, the biggest concern right now is all what is happening in the world of transfer. Let's start with the ongoing FIFA Super 8 in the country. I know some of the viewers might not be aware whether this competition has already started. I can confirm to you it all started yesterday, where 2 games were played, and it is also continuing. I can confirm to you the game between KC and Airtel Chitara, which has been played today, has just come to an end, and we have seen it going into the hands of Airtel Chitara, edging out KC by 1-0. And yesterday, games were also played, and it was actually opened by the game between Maroons and Bull FC, which ended in the draw. Also, after that, 8 p.m., the last kickoff, the last game which was played yesterday night in the late kickoff was actually between Vipers and the team NEC, and they went on to play out a barren draw. I mean 0-0 draw. So we are waiting for the reverse fixtures to be played. Still within the country of Uganda, in relation to what is happening in the ongoing Olympics, 2024 Olympics in Paris, that's in France. I can confirm to you, as a fan of that Joshua Cheptegei, you can smile of this, and he has actually won gold medal in that 10,000 long race. This is the latest update coming in the sector of athletics. Let's leave that one there, and we talk about the ongoing transfer stories which is happening internationally. I can confirm to you at this time, Magpies, I am talking about the team of Newcastle. They are very much interested in tying their winger, Darcy Gordon, into a new contract, because so many teams, they have started talking about this player, including Liverpool, but they feel if they can tie him into a new contract, it will of course make the teams to run away from his signature. And right now, the team which is leading the race is the team of Liverpool. He joined the team of Newcastle from the team of Everton. Leaving that one there, Atletico Madrid, actually they have already given or has issued Conor Gallagher a deadline to seal the move to Vanda Metropolitan Club. Remember, they have already accepted, agreed everything with the team of Chelsea. £34 million is the money they are going to give to the team of Chelsea. And this player initially refused the new contract extension at the team of Chelsea, but now he's saying that he's yet cooking his mind whether to extend his contract or switch to that same Atletico Madrid. We're also following the story. Atletico Madrid, they are saying we are giving you a deadline to see that we finalize the business. Also, away from that, Newcastle Magpies, they are also very much interested in the signature of a defender. And one defender they have identified is the centre-back for the team of Crystal Palace. I'm talking about Maki Guehi. Initially, some of the top clubs in English Premier League, the likes of Manchester United, you talk about Arsenal, they have been linked with a move to sign the defender because of the price tag, which is very high, set by the team of Crystal Palace. They have withdrawn their interest. Right now, Newcastle, they are very much interested in the signature of the defender. And also Aaron Wan-Bissaka. In the recent weeks, talks have been all about Aaron Bissaka, linking him for a move to Inter Milan. Also, West Ham United to pave way for Bayern Munich right back, that's Mazraoui. And according to the latest report, this guy may end up leaving Manchester United. Actually, he's at the verge of leaving Manchester United. Whether going to West Ham or Inter Milan, we will be in position to reveal the story for you. And also, away from that, I can also confirm to you, back to London, the team of Gunners, I'm talking about Arsenal, they are also in the process of signing Real Sociedad midfielder, that's Mikel Merino, 28 years of age, and they are going to offer something of around £20 million to lure his services. And he was one of the outstanding players in the just concluded European Championship for the country of Spain that was hosted by German there. And also Fulham, they are very active in the ongoing summer transfer matches. We have seen them losing some of their notable players, and they have already acquired the services of so many good players, the likes of Smith Rowe from the team of Arsenal. As I talk right now, they are going to launch improved bid to sign Scottish and Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay. Remember, at first they went with something, it was turned down, and also recently they went with something of £20 million, again being turned down. And according to the report, they are also going back with an improved bid to lure the services of McTominay. Remember, their pivotal player in the midfield, Yao Palina, left them for the Bavarians. And lastly, Spurs, they are set to move for Dominic Solanke from the team of Bournemouth. And that one brings us to the end of today's edition of NILECAST Sports News. And also, it has brought us to the end of this week's NILECAST Sports News. And always, it's me, Benson Pastore, and I will still continue to be the one to stand in front of the camera when it comes to NILECAST Sports News. Have the best of your weekend.
Thank you, Rocco Benson Pastore, for that sports news and that sports highlight. That marks the end of the NILECAST on your West Nile Television. Thank you always, viewers, for taking the time to be with us from the beginning of the NILECAST to the end of the NILECAST only on West Nile Television. Please stay tuned to the rest of the subsequent programs that will follow. My name remains Okumuringa Christine. Have a good evening.